Hey everybody, it's Mr. Cognetti and welcome back to math. Today I'm going to do it a little bit differently today because I want to be able to show you my screen. And today we're going to be working with some coins, so dimes and pennies, okay? And I want you guys to be able to see what a dime and penny looks like, and I can't really draw it on a board too well, so we're going to look it on here. All right, so let me share my screen and we will get going. So today, Module 4, Lesson 6. And our objective is to use dimes and pennies as a representation of tens and ones, because a dime is 10 cents and a penny is 1 cent, so tens and ones, okay? So I'm going to come on down to right here. We're going to look at a 10 stick, and I want you to think about how many ones or individual cubes there are in a 10 stick. So here is a 10 stick, and we know that there are 10 ones in it. If we were to count each one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So a 10 stick has 10 ones inside of it. They're stacked on top to make a whole stick. Okay? Now, I want you to look at these groups of 10. We have a group of 10 here in a 10 stick, and we have a group of 10 here in a 10 frame. I want you to think about what is the same or what is different about these two groups of cubes. Okay? Think about that right now. Let's start with what is the same. Actually, let's start with what is the difference. That's a little bit easier to spot. What's different about these? Did anybody notice the fact that these are grouped in a 10 frame and they're not touching each other, and these are grouped in a long straight tower that they're all stacked on top of each other and touching each other? So that's the difference. But what's the same? Did anybody notice that there are 10 cubes here and there are 10 cubes here? They both have 10 cubes, except this is in one long stick, or 1 10, and this is in 10 ones. They're all in ones, okay? So they are very similar, or they are worth the same amount, or they have the same value. When we're talking about money, we talk about value. So both these are made up of 10 cubes, and we have a picture of the backside of a dime right here. I'm circling with my mouse. This is what a dime looks like on the backside of it, or the tail side, you might hear it called. And this equals 10 cents. Same with this. Instead of 10 blocks, we could say this equals 10 cents. Okay? Now with pennies, 1 penny is 1 cent. So think of a penny as a 1. And a dime is worth 10 cents, so think of a dime as a 10. Okay? So 10 pennies make 1 dime. If we had 10 pennies, we'd have 10 cents. If we have 1 dime, we have 10 cents. Okay? So here we go. We have the stick, the 10 stick, or the quick draw 10 is the same as the dime. And then we have the 10 frame up here of the cubes, which is the same as the 10 frame of the pennies. 1 stick equals 1 dime, 1 cube equals 1 penny. Okay? So a dime is just 1 coin, but it has the same value as 10 pennies. So if you had a dime and I had 10 pennies, we'd have the same amount of money. So if we were to do a dime plus 3 pennies, that's the same as saying 10 cents, because a dime is 10, plus 1, 2, 3, 3 pennies. And we know that we can just hide that 0 and make 13. So we use 1 dime for 1 10, and then we use 3 pennies for 3 ones. Same here. We have 1 dime plus 5 pennies. So that's going to be 10 cents plus 5 more cents equals 15. Okay, we got to remember that a dime equals 10. I want you to stare at this coin right here and say that equals 10 cents. That equals 10 cents. Get that in your head. We got to remember that. Penny's the easy one. Penny is 1 cent. Penny, 1 cent. Let's do another one. If we have 10 plus 10 plus 5 equals 25, because we have 10 plus 10, then we have 5 here equals 25. So what we're going to do here is, I'm going to show you my whiteboard. Let me get a bigger screen so you can see me a little bit better. So say this equals a dime, the colored in circle, and a non-colored in circle equals a penny. I'll even make it a little bit. Actually, no, we'll keep the same size. Okay? So what if I had this? What is the number sentence that goes with this? 2 dimes plus 8 pennies. Okay? Remember, these aren't ones, these are tens. So we're not just writing the number 2. We got to figure out how much 2 tens is. All right? Let's see. If we have 2 tens, let's count by tens. We have 10, 20. So that's 20. We're going to write 20 underneath there. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ones. All right, now we need to add 20 and 8. I see that 8 isn't even a group of 10, so it's going to be adding ones, and we have 0 ones over here. So I'm going to cover up my 0 and put the 8 there. So 2 and 8. 28. Alrighty. Well, let's try a different one. I'm going to show you my screen again. How many dimes do we have in this picture? Okay, I want you to look at the picture and tell me how many dimes we have there as I find an eraser. Give me a second. Okay. Hopefully that was enough time. The dimes are the silver colored ones right here that my mouse is pointing to. So those are dimes. We have 1, 2, 3. Now we have 3 dimes, or we could say 3 tens. So if we have 3 tens, how much do we have in ones? Well, let's see. I'll draw my 3 colored in dimes up here. Let's count by tens. 10, 20, 30. So we have 30 cents in dimes, plus, let's go back to our problem, plus all these pennies. How many pennies do we have? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So plus 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 circles, or 9 pennies, sorry. And pennies only equal 1 cent, so that makes 9 cents. Okay? So 30 plus 9. There are 0 ones here, so we need to add 0 plus 9. It's going to be 9. So we have 39. All right? Okay, so today was really simple. That's all we're going to do today because I want to just mainly focus on the fact that we were just adding with money. Okay, we haven't done much with money, but remember what a dime looks like. A dime is the silver one. It is worth 10 cents. A penny is 1. A dime is 10. Okay, that's what we want to remember. We're going to be practicing problems just like this in our homework. All right, so good luck with that. Can't wait to see you guys next time. All right, good job today.